Hey guys, Tyler here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Lenovo IdeaPad 3. So display wise, this is a 15.6 inch display. The resolution is 1366 by 768. So it's not quite a 720p, but it's also not quite 1080p. But for the size of the display that actually is, it basically feels like 1080p. So inside this laptop, it is an i5, so you will be able to do most of your computing power with no trouble whatsoever. So in the laptop itself, there is 12 gigabytes of RAM, so not quite 16, not quite 8. So you're kind of in that middle pack, but for a laptop, it will easily get as much as you need done. Obviously, this laptop isn't meant for much gaming, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. And unless you have 20,000 Google Chrome tabs open, you will be more than okay to perform any kind of task that you throw at this laptop. And one of the coolest features, this actually includes a 1 terabyte hard drive. So I know a lot of people underestimate really how much storage is in 1 terabyte. And just as a disclaimer, most laptops usually contain like a 250 gigabyte hard drive, and that usually suffices with most people. This has 1 terabyte, so any photos, videos, files, even different types of applications, whether it's editing softwares, anything, applications, anything that you throw at it, it will definitely be contained within that 1 terabyte hard drive space with ease. So one of the coolest parts of this laptop is its actual sleek design. You can see that it has it's maybe a bit hard to see, but it has this almost metallic finish to it, and I think that really, you just don't see that much nowadays. I feel like it's a very sleek design. It's not very thick, not very bulky, especially if you have it open. I know if you're wondering why is there a key missing, I've had this laptop for a year, and which is why I'm reviewing it, and that why I'm gonna have such good things to say about it. It's lasted me over a year. I've been using it for work and school mainly, and it hasn't not achieved anything that I've thrown at it. Typing on the keyboard is very satisfying and comfortable. The touchpad works very well as well. No, I've never had any issues with that. And as well as a cool little bonus is the fact that the keyboard actually lights up. If you're working in a dark environment, you can press 2 little buttons and it'll easily light up for you. So battery life, it's not amazing, but it's not horrible. On a full battery, you can expect to get about 7 to 8 hours of full use without charging again. And that's on like full brightness and all that. So as for that, like I said, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's also not the worst. So keep that in mind when taking that into account. So ports wise, we can see that we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack as well as an SD card slot on that side. And we switch it over, and then we have the charging port in HDMI as well as 3 USB-A ports. So anything you want to throw at it, whether it's external storage, if you want to hook up a mouse, a keyboard, an extra monitor, that really can be applied to all of these. So overall, at the end of my reviews, I usually say if I do or I do not recommend the product that I'm reviewing. With this laptop, I definitely am going to say I do recommend this product just because I've used it for a year. I can confidently say that I did not just buy this to review. I've actually used it because I thought it was good, and it ended up working out in my favor. I haven't wanted or had any reason to return it just because it's done every task I've thrown at it. Therefore, I have no reason not to recommend this laptop.